Alright everybody, hello and welcome to a new video, and this one's going to be a bit different. We're not in Emergency Hamburg this time, we're actually in a new UK England roleplay response game. It's called Oxford Response, and it's actually my game, and I wanted to show you guys around. So as you can see, we've loaded in, and we're here at Oxford Auto, and this is just basically like the vehicle dealership, and it's great. I mean, we've got a huge like warehouse bit, and it's really cool. Anyway, obviously it's a similar concept. You've got loads of vehicles here, and we worked really hard to add loads of different ones, and of course more are going to be coming very soon. So I actually own the Vauxhall Astra, which is in the electric pass, which you get for free if you buy that. Here it is. It's a lovely blue car. Otherwise you'd be spawning in with this stock Ford Focus, but of course there's more cars to unlock and upgrade as you earn more money. So you can see if we open up the menu, we've got civilian, police, ambulance. These are the three teams that we're starting with for the launch. We have store, we have some options and tutorials. So if you're new, you can do the welcome tutorial, or you can do a guide to policing if you're new to police. So firstly, I'm just going to show you civilian. Obviously I've already showed you the dealership and everything, but this game is really cool. We've got several robberies, all of which are open right now, which is great, so I can show you them. I've already got police following me, don't know why, haven't done anything. As you can see, the green circle up here means I'm law abiding and I'm not wanted at the moment. But if I just come here to the tool store, this is a shop where you can buy all your tools which you can use for robberies or RP, like it's up to you. We've got this clipboard, flashlight, so let's just buy all of this stuff. Purchase. Bolt cutters, so then key fob, you gain access to Oxford Bank with this tool. Bolt cutters used for cutting phones to steal at the phone store, and actually the phone store is open and it's literally next door, so we can just go ahead and go over there. So we come into the phone store and cut the phone and you can take it, and there's quite a lot of phones in here, so you can get up to, I think it's £3,000 from this one, and I'm going to be tased already. I need to get out of here. I don't want to get arrested so quickly. I'm trying to show you guys. Oh, he's shooting. Alright, I'm running. And by the way, police can actually pop your tires. I might just allow him to do that. Look, you see, there you go. So now my front right wheel is popped, and obviously there's a huge police response. I think they're all coming for me. I'm going to try and escape them. I've got an electric car, and they are very fast, so you can usually outrun police pretty easily with these ones. But I'll show you guys police team later. So you might be wondering, okay, where do I get guns? Where do I get like legal stuff? Well, it's all located at Goods Exchange, which is near Oxford Bank, and it's in the kind of city area on the map here. So what we can do is we can just set a waypoint there, and oh, I just missed it. Hopefully, I think that's police down there, so you don't really want to. I shouldn't have gone down here. I'm going to get myself trapped now. Let me just run in and get an AK really quick. Come on. Oh no. Get up. Okay, well, there you go. You can see that. If you aren't careful, obviously get detained by police. They could put you in the car, whatever. And he'll take me to the station now. Here we go. So we've arrived at Oxfordshire Police Station, which is the first time you'll be seeing this. And there is back parking. For some reason, you know, he didn't take me back. And there you go. You can see that he can hand me off here, and I'm now in jail for 1 minute. So I just have to wait, basically. Alright, it's releasing me now. So obviously I only have to wait 1 minute there because I have Criminal Plus Game Pass. Anyway, now that I've showed you the phone store, we can go check out Oxford Bank, which is a robbery that we've put so much work into, and we've tried to make it as cool as possible. So I think we've got the coolest bank robbery out of any sort of RP game, because we've actually got like it's like a proper heist. You've got two options. You can either blow up the vault door, or you can go in stealthy and you can hack into the vault. And let me show you. So the bank is open right now because obviously there's a green blip, and so we can go inside with our key fob that we bought at the tool store, and then we can come down to private. So this is where the vault is, and if we go downstairs, you can see security -1. So we can go here and click E to hack. Little mini game that you have to complete. So this is like, you gotta match up the fingerprint. So let me just make sure I do this correctly, because I don't want to mess it up, so I can actually show you guys how the robbery works. Okay, so yeah, you can see that looks, I think that's correct. And when you click tick, there we go, success. And now you can see it displays a code 1424. Open. There you go. The vault door is now opening, and I have to be careful because I hear a taser, so there's probably police nearby. Anyway, if you do it stealthy, the alarm doesn't go off for like, I think like around 30 seconds it waits before tripping the alarm. But if you do it loud and you blow up the vault door, it goes off straight away. So it's smarter to do it, it's much smarter to do it stealthy. And if you fail the hack, that's okay, you can still blow up the vault door, but the alarm will get tripped. So you can see I can take all this money now, and there you go. I've got £10,000, and then I can escape through here. I just got to make sure there's no police waiting at the exit, because there probably is. And if you get arrested before this timer is up, then obviously you lose all the money. So looks like we're good though. Looks like we're good. So how many police are online? Looks 4 police online. Okay. Alright, so looks like I just secured that 10 grand. That's nice actually, because we're quite low on money. There is a ambulance. Okay, that's not police. I thought that was police. Let's try out a fuel station robbery, and then I will switch to police team so we can have a look at that. Alright, so here we are at a fuel station. I believe there's already somebody here, but we can check it out still. So if you come to a fuel station and you go inside, you'll notice a little staff access only door. If you go in there, obviously you're trespassing because you're not meant to be in here, but there's a locked safe. So we have to look at that little red indicator there, and it takes you to this power box you have to tamper with, and once you tamper with it, it basically kills the power to the building and it overrides the lock so that you can open up the safe. But this does trip the alarm, so the alarm will be going off any second now. There we go, there we go. Power failure, you can see there, and we can open it up now. There we go, and now I just got £1,250. Again, there's a small bonus if you have the criminal game pass, and then there you go. You can run away with the money and do whatever you want, spend it on cars, whatever, more guns, I don't know. But yeah, the last thing I want to show you as a civilian, yeah, it was that actually, car damage. So you can see that if you hit too much stuff, your car starts smoking. Like you can see, there's smoke, steam is rising from my car now. And obviously that means you need to go repair it. So you can go over to the vehicle garage, which is just down this little path. This is a footpath, it's not a road by the way. So obviously I don't recommend using it, but there you go, you're here. You can come into one of these doors. And obviously we've got a couple options. We can repair the car, which stops the smoke, and we can change the color to something nice like that. Looks really cool. Yeah, so I'm going to choose like dim grey, which is quite nice. Anyway, that's a civilian team. Let's switch over to police and see what you can do there. Alright, so let's join police just by clicking here, police. Alright, and you come into the locker room where there are several options. So obviously we've come into the locker, we've got equipment, uniform, firearms. So you start with a taser, handcuffs, but you can unlock a riot shield, which comes with the counter threat game pass. You can unlock spike strips, which is really useful for, you know, you can deploy them and deflate tires. It's a bit like a stop stick, but they use spikes in the UK usually. We've also got traffic cones, which is a placeable. We're going to add more placeables soon for like more RP kind of stuff. And we've got flashlight and clipboard, which are both free. Then obviously you've got different uniform, high-vis vest, black vest, plain clothes, which is with the undercover game pass. So you can see if I put that on, I go back to my normal clothes. And then we've got firearms officer and specialist firearms officer, which is part of the game pass. But this one you can unlock, this one you can unlock, and then this one is free. And obviously for guns, you can unlock them as well. This one comes with counter threat. You get a Glock 17 for free. You don't need to unlock anything. You can just get it. So now you can see I've got a gun, and we have smashing windows, as you can see, which is pretty cool. You can disable the shattering glass in settings if you need to, if you're on a low performance device. Anyway, look at the police cars. We've got quite a nice selection. Not too many at this time, but of course we're working on adding more. You know, like we're always going to add more. But we've got the Ford Focus, which is the same car you get on civilian, but police, that's free, and you can spawn that in. And you've also got the Jasan Sandcat, which is part of the counter threat game pass, big armored like SWAT truck like that. We've got this undercover car. This is free, and it comes with the undercover game pass. It's a nice Audi, really nice. So I'm gonna spawn that in. But obviously we've got the Vauxhall, we've got the Peugeot, we've got the Kia EV6. Of course, it's a different name, but we've got the van and the BMW X5, and that's all free stuff. So let me spawn in the Audi, and look at this thing, man. I love this car. It's got to be the best police car in the game. I mean, it's just like such a nice vehicle. Anyway, we're just going to drive out now, and you can see that in the top left we've got radio, you can see your XP in the top right, and in the bottom left we've got the law enforcement data service, which basically shows all the civilians or wanted civilians in the server. So you can see we've got the cone man who's just done a robbery, and we've just been notified about that in the radio. You can see alarm tripped at a phone store, robbery in progress, and then I can say quick, I can say en route, and people don't drive on the left sometimes. I don't know why. Oh my god. Okay, they got him in cuffs apparently, so you can see he's no longer wanted on the list. And my car is broken. That didn't last very long, of course. So yeah, I would need to respawn then and go drive it to the repair place. But yeah, they got the guy. Let me just respawn. Alright, we're back. Okay, so that was the guy that was just detained. Let's try out the Peugeot, because that's not damaged, but obviously we've got unmarked version if you've got the game pass, and normal marked version. I'm going to use the marked version, so let's spawn that in. It's 250 XP, and you can see it's right here. And look at that, man. Really nice car, really nice car. Definitely one of the best police cars. Probably I'd rank this like second, and then the Audi first, but I don't know. Anyway, obviously, something we've worked on a lot and we're really happy with is the lights and the sirens on the cars. We've tried to make them as realistic as possible, so that when you press H for horn, it obviously puts the siren, and you press H again, it changes the siren. You press H again, changes, H again, and then when you double tap, it obviously turns off the siren like it does in a real police car in real life. So it's really quite close, and we're really happy with that. But yeah, you can also open up the emergency lighting panel, which it's got some things on it, not loads, but you've got alley lights, and you've got you can change the tone if you don't want to press H, but you can just use the horn button on mobile, so it's okay. And then you've got reds for when you're at scene, and that's pretty cool. So you can see we've got a panic alarm. We can click navigate, and it sets it over to wherever the panic alarm is. Probably it was a false call, but yeah. Alright, so we've just been informed that there's a police chase going on, so we've got a suspect currently just roaring down the road like he's going so fast. And you can see there's several officers just behind me. Northwest housing area. Okay, so basically you can give your location as like a quick talk, and it will just say where it is in the radio, which I think is a lot better than like setting a waypoint, because you can just quickly say, okay, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Okay, I might have just hit the pursuit, but I caught them. They're just currently coming down to the Oxford Bank area. Anyway, I want to show you guys how an arrest works. I think one of the officers' cars actually just broke down, and I'm getting fines because I haven't got my lights on. But yeah, it's one of these vehicles here. I'm not sure which one exactly. We've got 2 people wanted right now. This guy's got 3 traffic infractions, and the cone man, he's got 3 robbery, 1 illegal item, and 1 traffic infraction. So either one of these cars probably is one of the guys. You can actually check the plate, so that's VSE. So then we type in here VSE. Whoa. So yeah, VSE is wanted. So obviously you can see his plate here. So it shows you the registration number and the vehicle model, so you can easily ID it. Okay, I think there's shots fired at the bank. Shots fired, shots fired. Gun, yeah, we've just received a call. I just don't know where they are. I can't find them. At scene. But yeah, I hear like loads of shots fired. I don't know if you can hear that in the recording. Oh, here they are, here they are. Oh, it's this guy. Taser. Wait, let's eject him, And tase. And cuff. There you go, we detained our first suspect. This guy is like, he's really wanted, you know. So we can now load him into the car, load detainee. And now you can see the handcuff icon in the sky. It's telling you where to go. So we're going to go over there, which is at the police station. You just take them back to the police station. And once we're here, we can, whoa, I'm not a great driver, to be honest. And then we can just go through the gate. If they leave, you will get compensated. Otherwise, you get 25 XP for arresting somebody. Now we can unload, and we got him. So now we simply take him through here, follow the blue line, and put him at the desk. Hand off, and there we go. He's now in the holding cell area, which you can unlock as police. I think we're going to change this because you can, like, you know, you can unlock it and they can get out, but obviously they can't do anything when they're jailed. This guy only needs 2 more arrests to get the van. Cool. But anyway, hopefully you can see kind of what the game is like, and you know, it's up to you. If you want to play it, the link's going to be in the description. You know, I'd really appreciate it. We've been working on this game for like over a year. I think last March we started, and yeah, we've released it finally. And so if you want to play Oxford Response, the link is in the description. So thanks so much guys for watching. If you want to know what the ambulance team is about, you can join and find out, but I will warn you that it's quite bare bones right now, because you know, it's only got like an ambulance and a medical bag which you can heal people with. But we're working on it. We're going to have updates coming out very soon with more vehicles, more robberies, more things to do. So just stay tuned. You can join our Oxford Response Discord server, which is also going to be linked in the description if you'd like to receive those updates. So thank you so much for watching once again, and goodbye.